Jackson Podcast.
What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? You know, after Kendrick did what he did to Buddy, man, and made him start acting out of character, you know, Drake, the West Coast went on a run in 2024. I thought we was going to get like a 2 to 3 year span of just great West Coast music. You know, I grew up on West Coast music. I might be a brother from the South, but, you know, I was influenced a lot by the early 90s West Coast music, the Celly Cells, the Mac Dre's, the Mac Malls, the Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, MC8, Spice One. I even got a podcast interview with Spice One on the channel if y'all go to the playlist of the hip hop interviews. And I was just influenced by the West Coast. Cube, Ice-T. I could go on and on and on, but I ain't gonna waste y'all time. We're gonna get into this Red Bull Cypher. But last year after Kendrick, you know, did what he did to Drake, Schoolboy Q had dropped a nice album. Dom Kennedy had dropped a nice album. Vince Staples, Ice Cube came back out. Ab Soul dropped. Snoop and Dr. Dre dropped Missionary. So I was expecting, like, you know, a West Coast dominance for a while, but 2025, it seemed like it dried up. Real talk. If you from the West and you checking out my channel, tell me what's going on. Like, who should I be expecting to release something high quality? Because I'm waiting on it. I'm looking for it. But let's get into this freestyle. YGJ rockin' Mazy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Hell gang, what's happening?
Talk about it.
J-Rock, what's happening?
What it do, brother?
Red Bull Spot, what up?
Let's get it.
Hey, YG 400, I know my worth. Took a break from tequila and broke all of the perks. Niggas said I fell off, I done bounced back from worse. You ever put your mans on a shirt and in the hearse? All you be is red and burgundy in the church. Even the preacher knew he was a soldier from the turf. Hold up, it gets worse. I think I need a perk. You ever been blamed for put somebody mans in the dirt? But didn't do it. You niggas sound stupid. On me, take it easy. I know my resume is ruthless. Hey, get your tooth hit telling all them lies. You niggas funny on the internet. You niggas plies. The devil tried to break me, but I thrived. The ops tried to take me, but I survived. And now all my bitches look like dimes. And niggas rollouts looking like mine. All set real, so you know I'm doing fine. Step fine, digging in some shit from behind. Really that gangsta you niggas rap about. I keep fire on me. I want to clap it out. I grew up on Suge Knight, playing cat and mouse to weird, disrespectful niggas from out of town. They like, why is he tripping? Why is he doing it now? My head full. I'm off this Red Bull. I'm trying to shoot it out. I think I'm crashing out. I think I'm crashing out. I think I'm crashing out. They like, why is he tripping? Why is he doing it now? My head full. I'm off this Red Bull. I think I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
I see Mazy coming up, but I had to stop it and give, you know, YG a round of applause. You know, YG ain't the typical freestyle rapper to me. I don't look at him as an artist that freestyles, but that beat is simplistic. That's just like a legendary West Coast beat. It sounds very, very gangster West Coast style. And he did his thing, man. Salute. Real talk, salute. Let's get into Mazy, see what he talking about.
I hear you, gangland.
Gang.
That's how you said tripping, whoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still pebbles or nothing. Fuck the law, run, tell him we thuggin'. He on retainer, I got felony money. Throw a shell if you love me. Fell off, took an L, it was ugly. Bounce back, not a bezel is bussy. Big bezel, he chunky. One up top, heavy metal, I'm busted. They don't label me a fella for nothing. I ain't telling for nothing. Keep it stitched, that's the code of the click. Heard a snitch, nigga told on the snitch. Yeah, you know how it is. Fuck them both bloods, you know how I get. Slap a nookie pair of toes on the whip. I just broke on a bitch. Nah, for real though, I'm supposed to be rich. Supposed to have a couple million in my checking legit. I went XRP on them, nothing less than a nick. Had up all the automotives, nothing less than a tick. Being a real one won't allow for me to flex on my nigga. When he was naked, I invested in SIG. Memberships as a kid. Bloodthirsty, trying to get him a lid. Like I'm telling you on God, bitch, I know where he live. Kicked the cup, picked it up, I'm back sober again. Got me pissing for the rollers again. Quit showing your hand. Make the news, quit showing your mans. Cause when they blitz, it's gonna be him on the stand. They don't get what I'm saying. Fresh out, got a 10 when you land. Real joints, ain't no bitch in this clan. Cock it back if it jam. No respect for little bruh, cause he ran straight to fourth. Nigga said I was banned. Like, you gotta be playing. All they trolling niggas gotta be fans. Don't love nothing but this Glock in my pants. Look, a brick will blow out.
I'm going to give J-Rock a chance to shine. Hold up. Because I got a high expectancy for J-Rock verse. He's one of the dopest artists from the West to me, period. But Mazy, you know, I got a question, and I want y'all to help me with this in the comment section, you know, if y'all fans of Mazy, because wasn't he signed to Yo Gotti at one point in time? You know, I'm from Tennessee, so it was interesting to see him get picked up on that squad. I feel like he couldn't have done Mazy no justice by putting him on his CMG squad. Mazy is a hell of a good rapper too. And you could tell he's really from the street and participated in that street life, because his wordplay and his verbiage of how he carry himself and present his rhymes is authentic. You know, it's certain artists, when I hear it, I know it's authentic. I know they speaking from experiences. So salute to Mazy. That was a dope freestyle. You know, help me out in the comment section though with that. Is he still signed to CMG? And do y'all think that was beneficial for him to go to down south and sign with Yo Gotti? Because I feel like it didn't do him no justice. It kind of held him back. Let's get into J-Rock though.
Have a nigga rich or po. You sniffing or you pitching? Do we really need to know? You getting chicken or you tricking? It's your business, yeah, we know. Soon as it hit the net, everybody got a show. Hold up, look, gotta move with attention, gotta move around them collisions. Don't let them put a stop to your engine, nigga. I'm still searching for purpose. I'm on this mission in the belly of the beast, navigating through this system, nigga. It's a puzzle trying to decipher my riddles. Your word is what you make it. Keep your circle kind of little, nigga. And when you aim, straight to the dome with it, cold with it. Keep a bitch bad to the bone gristle. If you see this middle finger, I don't fuck with you. Snakes used to have feet, that's why I got trust issues. Maintain the lane changing and I'm still swerving. A1 Yola in this bitch and I'm still serving. Eastside Johnny, look, I'm just OGing, flow ODing, icy hot through the 4 seasons, slow bleed 'em, still wiggling with this old Nina. Fuck what you throwing up, I'll blow off all your fingers. I'm a top dog, sitting low, and I'm slow leaning, presidential tent on the bench, and you don't be 'em. I'm blowing buds, I'm thinking on how I was. We was putting shit together when niggas ain't have a plug on bloods. Then reality start to set in, real niggas don't get in. They just give us the dead end. Fucked around, I just stepped in and kicked the dough down. Everything full circle, catch it before it go round. Yeah, the goal of this shit is to get the cheddar. Nothing better than some new mozzarella on top of extras. Still on that gas and I ain't using my brakes. Cutting corners, hook sliding. I ain't losing the race, nigga. Yeah. Look, Jay, and if it's all bad, I ain't pleading my case. My right to remain silent. Get the fuck out my face, nigga. Eastside. Red boy.
Fire. Give them boys a round of applause. Fire. J-Rock a hell of a rapper, man. When he gonna release a new project, man? I gotta check it out, real talk, because J-Rock can rap. You know, you gotta be able to decipher his bars when he's spitting. Great freestyle. You know, all of them brothers was Bloods or whatever. No, not trying to be disrespectful or whatever, but I want to hear the Crips too now. Red Bull, they might be playing a dirty game and bring the Crips out. Bring the Crips freestyling out, and then come back with the Crips and the Bloods together freestyling. You know, it'll be interesting. That's West Coast culture. You know, I don't participate in gang activities or nothing, but I shouldn't, because that's not my culture. I want to leave with a question, because I seen this on Drink Champs as of recently, and I found it interesting and wanted to further the discussion with y'all about this topic.
Tupac or Eazy-E?
Oh, shit. Easy.
Eric Ray.
Tupac.
I'm gonna say Pac. Yeah. You gonna say Pac?
Pac, yeah.
All right.
I love Easy, but I'm gonna say Pac.
Entrepreneurship, Eazy-E.
I say both.
Let's do it. All right.
You see, I played that clip because the youth might get it twisted because it's been so long since, Eazy-E has been alive and stuff, and his influence is not as relevant as it used to be. But I remember a time when Eazy-E probably was the most dominant CEO/rapper, period. Ain't no probably. He was the most dominant. He was the most influential. It wouldn't be no gangster rap without Eazy-E, so it wouldn't have never been a Tupac. He put Bone Thugs in position, and them boys was mega platinum when he dropped them. NWA, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. Like, people want to give Dr. Dre the credibility of being the best producer ever, but if it wasn't for Eazy-E putting him in position, we wouldn't have never heard Dr. Dre. If it wasn't for Eazy-E, we may not have got a Friday. We may not have got a disgruntled Ice Cube for him to break out from NWA and do his own thing. Eazy-E is a GOAT, man. Based upon that video, they said Eazy-E was the most influential on the West Coast outside of Tupac 8-4. No disrespect and not minimizing Tupac's legacy or whatever, though, but we got to give Eazy-E some credit, and we got to keep, the people that was relevant in the culture that actually contributed to the culture in ways that may not be visible today. We got to keep their name alive and keep talking about, the contributions that they did. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's further this discussion in the comment section below. Peace, love, plenty, abundance. Make sure you go get you some money, and I'm gone. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.